What's up, guys? We are back in, and honestly, I'm surprised I never reviewed this movie, especially at how much love I have for this film. So, obviously, what you're seeing on your screen right now is we are finally going to be reviewing Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl. Now, again, if you guys have not seen this film, I don't know what to tell you. This is probably one of the most popular associated Disney films that was ever created. Probably one of the best movies that Johnny Depp has ever performed in, as obviously the legendary character Jack Sparrow. And we got, of course, Keira Knightley playing as Elizabeth Swann, Orlando Bloom playing as Will Turner. We got Jeffrey Rush playing as Barbossa, and among many others in this film. So overall, if you guys do not know the story of this film, we have where Johnny Depp, obviously playing as Jack Sparrow, goes on to a port trying to find a ship, and then he gets attacked by the Black Pearl that is led by Barbossa, who was Jack's former first mate that mutinied him, stranded him on an island, and then of course they, got cursed when they went to go try to find some other gold, and it cursed them, and that's when they started attacking, trying to find a way to get all the gold back after they spent it all, and then they're trying to find ways to, so that way they could become human again. So again, if you guys like any kind of pirate film, you guys like anything that has to do with comedy, action, adventure, thriller, any kind of weird lore, check this movie out, man. This movie, when it came out in 2003, I never watched this film in theaters. I didn't. I missed out. I remember I watched this at a friend's house. And I remember I laughed so hard watching it. Because again, I was young, guys. I was like preteens, maybe. Like early preteens. And I don't remember a whole lot, but I remember a lot of scenes from this film. I remember, again, I've seen this film so many times, guys, but I don't remember the very first time I watched it. But I know different scenes in this film. Why is the rum gone? Or the whole him getting slapped by these two women, or when he lands on the port and he scams the port harbor master of the whole, well, what's your name, this, and he says, what do you think, 3 shillings, and we forget the name. I love that line. It just showed the charismatic of Jack Sparrow and what Johnny Depp was able to bring to the role of this character, and being able to show how crazy this character was. What was this guy's story? Like being introduced to Jack. What did he go through? What was his life like? Where did he come from? And we got to know that in every single film of how Jack was. What was he like? Where did he come from? Family, friends, parents, stuff like that. And I think I can say it's probably about every guy, had some kind of crush on Keira Knightley. I did. She was absolutely gorgeous in this film. She really brought it in this film. She was very sarcastic, very seductive, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Unpredictable. You never know what she was going to do. And that was really cool to see. Orlando Bloom, he did a great job with this character, showing, the unknowing about this character, finding out that, he thought he was an orphan, and then, his mother died, and, came out here to search for his father, and come to find out that his father was a pirate and died. And Jack knew him, and all this other kind of stuff. And then same thing with trying to lift the curse of of the Black Pearl, and then Jack finally getting the Black Pearl at the very end of the film after fighting Barbossa, killing him, and releasing the curse, and finally running away again from the Royal Navy. So again, there's a lot of stuff in this film that goes into the second, third, and fourth, and fifth film. I've already reviewed the fifth film at some point, so go check that out. It is on the channel. I'm going to be reviewing the other 4 films, so we got this one and the other 3 as well. So again, check out this film. It is a very good film. It's probably one of my favorite films of all time. It's one of those where I could always go back, have a good laugh, not take it seriously. And it's one of those where you could always have fun with it, always have a very good laugh. And again, if you like pirates, you like comedy, you like action, check this movie out. You're not going to regret it. You really not. I mean, it's one of those films you cannot get tired of watching. Again, the cinematography is gorgeous. The CGI is amazing. The acting is amazing. Again, I really don't see a lot wrong with this film. I really don't. I really don't. Maybe not long enough. I mean, but again, it's like 2 hours long. It's 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours long. And it's still not long enough for me. Again, there's so much that they cut out in this film because of how long it was. But again, they did such a good job. There's so much that you wanted to know and see in this film of like where they would go on these different islands and what was going on with Elizabeth when she got kidnapped by the pirates, and then also what was Jack doing when he wasn't being shown or saying, or any of the other characters we got to meet, such as Gibbs, and of course James Norrington, and then also of course when Elizabeth and Jack were stranded on the island together. So that was pretty funny, especially when she gets him drunk, gets rid of all the rum and makes a signal in the sky. So all this stuff is just, it's amazing. And again, I may go back and watch it again at some point, but either way, guys, this movie is definitely amazing. So go check it out if you guys have not seen it already. But overall, what's your overall thoughts of this film? Please let me know down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, so about subscribing, leave a big fat like on the video. It helps me out, helps this channel out, helps the video out, so that we can get more comments about this film. Again, I've seen the film, it's just I never got a chance to review it, and that's what I'm trying to do on the channel now, is go back and watch movies, or not really watch movies, but talk about movies that I really do enjoy, and movies that are very near and dear to me growing up, and I remember seeing in theaters, or seeing in the comfort of my own home or a friend's house or whatever. But throughout my lifestyle, I can go back and talk to you guys about it. So overall, let me know what you guys think, and I'll be seeing you guys as always on the next one.